Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Kuminga is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Buddy Hield. And for Sacramento, they've got DeMar DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis out there with Murray. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Carter in at the point guard position. Well, Richard, there's an extra tactical angle here. Both teams like to use their benches to create favorable matchups.
Yes, two smart coaches here. And look, coaching matters in this league, and so we're going to see which one is going to put together a better strategy.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Carter. They get it back. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Murray's such a high-energy guy. I love the extra effort.
To the wing, right side. On the wing, Curry. He's checked by Carter. Here's Green. Soft touch off the glass.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Carter, the pass to DeRozan. Goes back up. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
It's amazing. He is one of the best I've ever seen at drawing contact and getting to the line. DeRozan just creates tons of and ones.
Line for your Kings, DeMar DeRozan.
That's good from DeRozan. Well, Richard, when you talk about great scores, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from the mid-range.
Curry, no good. Carter with it. Now guarded by Curry. Curry against Carter. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Outside LaVine. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple.
Still a premier defender. Draymond might be the best we've seen guarding multiple positions, playing D with passion.
Hield from outside. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Here's Sabonis. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Defended by DeRozan. On the wing, Green. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Outside Carter. Outside for LaVine. Over Hield. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Stephen Curry, third.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
And here are the Kings now. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Inside, Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
I like when Green looks to score. He's good at putting defenses in a bind.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Green Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
Such a great guy to have on the team and an amazing defender. Green even led the league in steals one year.
On the wing, Murray from behind the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Levine. Murray's got his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Hield finds Curry. Offline with a 3.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Outside Levine. From the high post, and the jumper is good.
Smart move by Levine. With how many teams defend him, he'll get his shot all day.
Curry against Carter. And it's Green missing.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
DeRozan against Kuminga. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And the shot goes down.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Levine passes to DeRozan. Outside Murray. To the inside. Here's Carter. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I love it when young players add elements to their game. If Murray can continue to pass like that, he'll be tough to slow down.
Carter against Curry. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Outside Carter. The teardrop. And it's DeRozan missing.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Knocks down the long J.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
Now here's DeRozan. Plenty of room to knock down that one. DeRozan's got 5 now. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Trailing by 5. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
Now, this team swept them in the season series, but that was before they somehow stepped up and flipped that trend in the playoffs.
And here are the Kings now, after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Defended by DeRozan. Nice shot by Kuminga.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. Well, Richard, very early going in the NBA calendar. Think back to your rookie season. What were some of your first impressions?
Oh, my rookie year was a whirlwind. We were picked to finish last in the Eastern Conference. We got going from the start, and we were #1 all the way into the NBA Finals. So for me, my rookie year, it was pretty much just a blur.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. Down low. Pass to Fultz. Here's Monk. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Monk. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Hield for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And down in the corner, Hield looks so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
Fultz against Curry. Can they get it? No good on the shot.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, my favorite phrase of the 22-23 season, light the beam.
I'm going to be really honest, B.A. It was a pretty cool effect. The Kings lighting a purple beam from their arena anytime they won. It was a really cool rallying cry for the city. And look, it worked. Sacramento ended up ending the longest playoff drought in North American sports.
Now here's Fultz. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Lyles. It's tipped. Check by Davis. To the middle. Here's Green. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Green's got 6.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. When it comes to Golden State over the last 10 to 15 years, what stands out to you the most, RJ?
Just the fact that you can never count out the Warriors. Every time they've gone through adversity, they seem to come out of it even stronger.
Valanciunas finds Davis. Now Fultz. Well, Mike Brown is known as a great defensive coach, but he led the Kings to an all-time great offensive season in 2023.
Yeah, and they actually ranked towards the bottom of the league defensively. So for them going forward, we'll see if Brown's expertise can bolster the Kings' defense.
And throughout this run, the Warriors' defense has been an underrated part of their success, Richard.
And that's what they've got to get back to, especially on the road. Defending at a high level is critical if you're going to get back to the mountaintop.
5th team foul. At the line for your Kings.
That free throw misses. Well, Grant, for Sacramento, 2023 was a year to celebrate. Their first playoff appearance in 16 years.
And they did it with a high-octane attack. Their offensive rating that season was historic, and it was just what the Kings needed to return to contention.
And with a single punch in last season's training camp, it seems the Warriors' culture of joy and togetherness really took a hit, Grant.
You know, I agree, B.A., and that's what they need to recover from. You know, keeping that connection and commitment to a common purpose is so crucial to winning.
Now here's Davis. Valanciunas, he's open. Deflected. Curry against Fultz. Curry passes to Big Red. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas.
Now you got to be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Check by Davis. Excellent D there from Davis.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Misses from short range. The Warriors leading. Second shot opportunity. And that's his third bucket in 8 attempts.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Warriors foul. Number 10. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Golden State has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. From deep three-point land. That shot off. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And finished off by Davis.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Basket counts. Davis has got 6.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cut.
And again and it's
Number
Golden
10.
State.
This man sees everything
Stephen
on the
Curry.
court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
Monk against Hield. And it's Monk missing.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And he makes it.
10.
And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Valanciunas. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry surveys. 1 second left. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Warriors ahead, leading by 10. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. So on the floor for Golden State, we've got Green. Buddy Hield is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Big Red in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You know, when you look back on Stephen Curry's career, it's still amazing that he fell to the 7th pick in the draft.
You think a few teams regret that one, B.A.? Look, as great as a shooter as he is, teams were scared off by his build because he didn't have that typical NBA strong body.
Outside Hield from deep three-point range. DeMar DeRozan grabs a miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Hield passes to Big Red. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. It's a 10-point game. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Here's Carter. 9 points for him in his last game. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Carter. Outside Murray. Outside Carter. Blocked. Tipped away. In transition. Green against Murray. Here's Hield. Can't get it to drop. LaVine with some nice D. For Sacramento, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. No one covering. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
If you're Murray, you got to be ready to shoot off any pass. That's Keegan's bread and butter.
And here's Curry for 3. He can't get it to go. The Kings have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Throws it up high. High flying Keegan Murray.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And the basket by Big Red.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Sacramento calls timeout. And always a fan favorite, Richard. Zach LaVine.
Most everything he does, it seems to have a little bit of flash to it. You know about the bounce. He has a high arcing shot, and he just has a flair for the dramatic and spectacular.
switch here.
For your Kings
With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The Warriors, number 1. The Kings, 3rd.
During last season, both of these teams were just unselfish, piling up the assist.
Here's DeRozan. Kuminga pulls it in.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
The 3 from Curry. Oh, nice D from Carter. The Kings have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Levine passes to Murray. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
The Kings shooting 35% so far in this one. Levine feeling it out a bit. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Pulls up at the elbow. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here comes the break. Here's Podziemski. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Outside Levine. Sacramento again missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The 3 from DeRozan. Warriors with the rebound.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
That one drops for him. He's got 16.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And the Kings shooting at 30% here in the second. Carter, the pass to Sabonis. Murray against Kuminga. Murray takes flight.
Such a talented passer at his position. Sabonis is all about making winning plays.
Curry against Carter. Now Levine. His last outing, he had 24 points.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
To the paint. Here's DeRozan. Down low. Murray, no good. The Warriors shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Pass to Big Red. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Murray. Doesn't go that time. Inside. Look at Steph Curry cooking it up inside.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Sacramento. They trail by 14. They defeated Utah in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Here's Kuminga. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Sacramento. Charity stripe shot. DeRozan gets inside and scores.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Right wing. Lets it go from deep. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Up top, Levine. Guarded by Hield. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Ooh, the soft touch of Levine knocking down the three. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So if you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
And it's Hield missing. Sacramento has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Here's Carter. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Melton comes in for Curry.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, the Kings shooting at about 34% here in this game. Knocks it loose. Pass to DeRozan. DeRozan down the lane. Fultz with it. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And the Warriors shooting a decent 42% in the second. Hield. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
That's not on the defense. Hield is just skilled at keeping his eyes on the basket.
Now here's DeRozan. Guarded closely. And counted from 12 feet. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
To the middle. Here's Jackson Davis. Banked it in off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 16.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
In transition, here come the Warriors.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Melton against Fultz. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Drills it from deep. Podziemski's got 10.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
DeRozan outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Jackson Davis. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lyle's shot is good. The Warriors shooting efficiently, 50% so far. On the wing, Green. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Jackson Davis. That shot missing. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Golden State foul. First personal foul. Third team. Into the lineup for your Kings.
5 ticks left in the first half. The 3 is up. Unable to get that one. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Warriors ahead, leading by 17. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Jack, how did you think Sacramento played?
And they were gutting a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete the consistent way. I like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Melton. No points yet. We've got Domantas Sabonis. Murray out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Carter in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And LaVine has got the ball here for the Kings. On the attack, Carter. Green with the defensive effort.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Here's Podziemski. That three's off the mark. The Kings shooting just 35% from the floor. LaVine with it. Goes up on the wing. They get it back.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Podziemski. Melton outside. Over Murray. And again, no good by Golden State.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Oh, it's blocked by Green. Melton on the wing. Defended by DeRozan. Jackson Davis misses.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Carter against Melton. DeRozan passes to LaVine. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's DeRozan missing. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Beasley finds Green. Here's the three. And the Warriors miss again.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Here's LaVine. It's rebounded by Golden State. Podziemski's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Beasley on the wing. Takes the three. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 13.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And here's Carter. 6 points for him. LaVine gets the bucket.
The response. LaVine hitting that three right back at you.
Melton passes to Beasley. Back to Melton. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Golden State ball.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then Monday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
That's just bully ball. Green knows where he wants to go, and no one can do anything about it.
Here's Carter, and it's rejected. They get it back. They grab their own miss. Clock at 6. Sabonis. And finally, they hit one.
You have to know where Sabonis is. Really box him out. He's so good on the offensive glass.
Here's Podziemski. He's covered by LaVine. Pass to Beasley. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Levine.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Melton.
A sprinting athlete. Everybody knows about Levine and his bounce. He's just hard to check. And look, he was fouled right there.
First free throw is good.
Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter. It feels like Levine is constantly underappreciated for all the things that he does.
Monk, he's checked in for DeRozan. Both free throws good from Levine. Richard, what's your stance on the take foul that was implemented not too long ago?
I am so glad that they implemented that. The transition game is one of the most entertaining aspects of the game. Not many people are going to complain about a rule that encourages up-tempo basketball. Green's floor stretching ability, one of the things that makes this offense so dynamic.
Carter, the pass to Levine. Out to Sabonis. Another shot. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Now here's Melton. He's scoreless. Pass to Green. Here's Big Red, defended by Murray. Count it.
Number 21.
And the Warriors lead by 18.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And he drops the first. The Kings making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Looney's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And so Kuminga will bring it up for Golden State. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Fires from deep. Nice D from Levine. The Kings shooting 34% thus far in this game. Carter, the pass to Monk. On the money with the jumper. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. BA?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. Here's Carter. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Good D by Melton.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They have to be careful now.
Personal foul. 5th team foul.
How about Malik Monk, one of the most potent scoring guards in the league, RJ?
See, people forget, BA, that when Monk entered the league, he was only 19 years old. So it took him a couple of years to find that three-point stroke. Now, this man is instant offense and has zero fear out there.
Some changes for Sacramento. Davis, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Fultz in for Carter. Duran, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hayes comes in for Melton.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Monk with a steal. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter. Timeout called, the Warriors.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. you'd like to see better positioning defensively.
Sing it loud and make some noise for your 916 crew.
A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. Second, the Warriors.
Just so efficient from downtown last season. The threes are a big part of this team's offensive game plan.
Boy, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Here's Kuminga. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal
It's going to be on Terrence Davis.
Man, good whistle there. Looking at the young forward, Jonathan Kuminga, a big man who continues to try to get better.
Yeah, I really like this guy. Ultimately, he's got to hit his 10,000 hours. He's got to play more games and get more minutes, but he definitely possesses a hunger to improve, and every team loves those types of values.
The first one falls. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And the Kings shooting just about 33% since this second half started. And the basket by Monk. And so it's Golden State with it, leading by 12. Hayes inside, pounded by Fultz. Beasley for 3. That one is off. Great D that time from Monk. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Left side Kuminga to the inside. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist by Kuminga. Hayes has got his first points of the night.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Kuminga against Davis. Pass to Monk. Duren with the rebound. And the Warriors shooting 40% since the break. Kuminga finds Beasley.
Sacramento foul. Malik Monk. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Malik Beasley.
And he makes the first. Lyles, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Beasley hits them both. Now here's Fultz. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Fultz. Right side Monk. From 11 feet away, and he gets it to go. Monk's got 9 points.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Left side Kuminga.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Duren in the post. Working on Sabonis. Pass to Looney. Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark. The Kings shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Here's Fultz. He takes it in, and it's in there. Fultz has gotten his second bucket on the night.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
Hayes against Fultz. Now Looney. Kuminga, the pass to Duren. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for your Kings.
Free throw drops for Sabonis.
The unique skill set Sabonis possesses is really outstanding. This man is a versatile scorer, a talented rebounder, and is an exceptional passer also.
Green's checked in for Looney. Well, the Warriors shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Hayes, the pass to Duren. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis is... Here's Fultz. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. He has 7.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
To the paint. Duren with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Fultz with it. Hayes picks him up. Outside Davis. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Shooting for Sacramento, Terrence Davis.
And the first one at the line is good. DeRozan is checked in for Sacramento. And so he makes both from the line. Now Hayes. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires high post. Sacramento grabs the miss. And here's Kuminga for 3. Rebounded by Lyles.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Outside Monk. Just 3 on the clock. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Kuminga is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Duren. Then there's Hayes. And it's Hield in at the 2. And it's DeRozan missing. The Warriors leading. Here's Kuminga. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gets stolen by Hield. Here's Kuminga. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Curry, he's checked in for Hayes.
Jonathan Kuminga at the line for 1.
Here's Carter. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. DeRozan. Ooh, buries it despite the hack. Terrific play. He'll have a chance for one more now. That one on Hield.
Buddy Hield. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Kings, DeMar DeRozan.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 8-point game. That one goes. Count it.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's DeRozan. Pass to Murray. Valanciunas with it. Back to Murray. Clock at 2. From outside the arc. Duren with a rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. The three from Curry. Whoa! Stephen Curry! A crazy three.
This is how lethal Curry is. Even when you guard him tight, he can find a way to score.
Levine against Hield. Shoots from 14. Sacramento again missing.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Kuminga, the pass to Curry. Takes a three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Golden State. Duran's got rebound number 7 tonight. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Curry against DeRozan. Here's Valanciunas. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Stephen Curry, 4th personal foul.
So the Kings making a change here. Sabonis checked in.
More of a traditional center. Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
To the middle. Here's Duran. The 3-ball. Curry, no good. Well, the Kings shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Murray, no good. Golden State is gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Defended by Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Here's Levine for 3. Duran with a rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And the shot's good. Give him 20.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Down low. Ooh, Murray showing his strength down low.
Showing some muscle on the finish. Murray is good at keeping his focus and finishing that basket.
Outside heel. Curry passes to Kuminga. Outside heel. Fires the 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Good D by Murray.
Showing great intensity around the rim. Part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Now here's Valanciunas. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Hope you got some popcorn when Levine gets up for a slam. Zach knows how to put on a show.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 5th foul. Now here's Sabonis. Fader on the way. The shot comes out. Outside heel. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Number 10, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Levine takes off. Looney grabs a miss.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
The rebound by Murray. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Carter. Back to Murray. And here's Valanciunas to the middle. Here's Sabonis. No good there. Looney with some nice D. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Stolen by Valanciunas. Pass to Levine. Inside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
And here's Curry for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Carter. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. 13-point lead. Out to the right wing. Defended by Murray. Hauled in by the Kings. Murray's got 9 rebounds now. Yep, that one goes.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Lets a floater go. He got a piece of it. Hield against Levine. Hield passes to Looney. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
After a perfect first half in terms of ball control, the cracks have started to show. And now they're looking more and more vulnerable.
DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas.
Good to see Murray clicking on offense. When he's in a groove, keep feeding that man.
The Warriors have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. And here's Curry for 3. Counted from distance. Curry's got 8 here in this quarter.
He notched 1 deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
The 11-footer. Curry with some nice D. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Kevon Looney.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Timeout called. Sacramento.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Valanciunas passes to DeRozan from 15 feet away. The shot no good.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Back to Curry.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. From outside, off the mark. Well, Sacramento is shooting 27% here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Carter. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Outside Curry. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. And the Warriors lead by 19.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Warriors.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And to even things out for free agents from year to year, the league now has something called cap smoothing, RJ.
In the past, free agents in a year with a big cap spike would get a lot more money than free agents in the other years. This is an attempt to even it out so we don't have the same thing happen back in 2017.
Golden State has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Curry against Fultz. Curry gets the bucket.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And here are the Kings now. Following the score by Golden State, Valanciunas passes to Fultz. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Curry. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. And the Warriors making a switch here. Hayes is checked in.
At the line for 2, Markelle Fultz.
And he knocks down the first one. That one's no good.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Drives to the hoop, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's DeRozan, following the score by Golden State. 6 to shoot. Looking to get it going. Count that bucket.
He plays the game in so many different ways. DeMar DeRozan getting it done here with some nice handles.
Hayes up top. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Jimmy, let's talk about defense. What clicked for you down the stretch?
We was locked in on our schemes. I think we did a great job of our rotation in our second effort. But all in all, man, we executed on both ends in the fourth quarter.
It takes everybody. Thanks, Jimmy.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.